feel like people should leave me alone here because I'm like alone in the middle of nature. But you never know, like sometimes there are these kind of boring people that are boring, and yeah, I don't expect them to show up today. I don't expect boring people today. If any of you are into reading, at the moment I'm writing a book, or it's like I put together a book from all my writings and all my journalings from like several years. I've been writing a lot, and so I'm just making a collection of all my best writings. So it's like some stories, some jokes, some poetry, and just all kinds of different writings. Really quite interesting. Like when I look back reading all these things, I'm like, oh yeah, that's well done. Like, did I write that? Like, really? Okay. How come I've been so clever writing these things, or so wise, and then I forget again and again and again? But I guess that's why I write it, because in the moment writing it, I'm in that wisdom. But then life happens and I get distracted by all sorts of things and I forget. So then I have to read my own writings again to remind myself who I am and what I'm doing here on this planet. So yeah, just a little thing to keep in your mind. I will probably finish this book by the end of this month, and then I guess I will print it myself, and maybe I'll do like a little giveaway on YouTube. I give away like maybe 3 copies for free or something, and then it will be available. Like you can probably just PM me or something to buy it, or I'll figure out some way to do it. Not sure yet. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite pens to use. It's a 0.5. It almost looks like a 2 there because it's like in the camera, so it's like mirrored the wrong way or something. But this is a 0.5 fine liner from the brand Stettler. I think it's like quite a common pen. A lot of people use this kind of fine liners to make all sorts of art, and the reason I started using these is because I travel a lot, and as I'm traveling it's hard to bring around all these kind of art equipment. Like one time I traveled to Mexico and I had my whole backpack full of art stuff, like oil paint and like watercolors and acrylics and like pretty much everything, like markers and like all sorts of stuff, even canvases and stuff. And I figured like this is way too like annoying to carry around all the time. So then I thought to myself, you know what, I can make art with just one pen. So I got a set of these, like 5 different sizes of fine liners, and then just these kind of small papers, and that's so easy to bring around anywhere. And yeah, because I love to make art, and sometimes I get a good feeling. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. And then I just want to draw. So, like, these things I can carry with me wherever I go, and I just need this little tiny backpack. Like, even traveling all around the world, I just need this. I don't need anything else. I need like a set of clothes, one pair of shoes, my art stuff, my headphones, and a speaker. That's pretty much it. A water bottle maybe. But yeah. You don't really need much when you travel. Even if you're traveling far away, you don't need much.
Now we milk the spotlight shines on the man called Vernon Mentone. Along with I Dan Brown on the microphone. Check this, listen.
You gotta hold your balance.
Yes,
Show away the ignorance.
understand me, no man.
You gotta hold your balance.
No come here, no
Show away the ignorance.
check this. So, hold your balance, you better hold your balance. Nobody come here, come and have arrogance. No. Hold your balance, you me say hold your balance. Nobody come here with no ignorance.
If you don't hold your balance,
Sometimes in life we get troubled and disturbed by all sorts of things. But if that happens to you, if you feel like you're disturbed by something, ask yourself, do I need to be disturbed by this? And look truly at who or what inside of you that is disturbed. Because aren't you just the witness of all things? Can the witness be disturbed by anything? For example, someone over there is doing something that you don't like. We don't have to take it too extreme, just something like they're farting or they're burping at the dinner table, like something small, and you get disturbed and like, oh, this disgusting person, how can you fart or burp in front of me when I'm eating my food? But what does it matter in the end? And who is disturbed by it? There is no one that is disturbed by anything. Just a little twist in your way of perceiving things can help you a lot. If you just choose to look at it from the perspective that you're just a witness. You are just the witness.
Hold your balance, you me say hold your balance. Nobody come here with no ignorance.
if you don't hold your balance, you're surely gonna fall down.
And that's a fact I tell you.
If you don't hold your balance, you're surely gonna fall.
The way I was living was hurting myself because I was constantly like chasing after money instead of enjoying what I had. And if we truly look at it, this moment is all that we need, and there is no more to it. So we have to stop chasing after the future and just enjoy the present, and then the future will unfold naturally and we don't have to do anything about it really. We just have to make sure that we're enjoying the present moment. And it's really so simple. We just have to stop thinking really, and then we can enjoy every moment. But I know that it's very hard to do that sometimes. So therefore, if you're living a lifestyle where you feel like the things you're doing every day is not supporting you as a soul, it's not aligned with your purpose inside your heart, because everyone has a purpose inside their heart, We have heart desires, and most of us are not living aligned with our heart's desires. We're always doing things that doesn't really feel right in our hearts. And yeah, I don't know what's best for you. I only know what's best for me. So I'm not promoting any sort of lifestyle. I'm not saying that you should just give up everything and and you know, but maybe that's what you need. If you're doing things all the time and you're not feeling happy about your life, look inside your heart and listen to your heart and do the things you like to do, and don't worry about the future. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about food and the rent. Just do the things you like to do, and trust me, you have the solutions to work out how to live your life doing the things you like to do. Like, I'm a creative person, and I know that many of you watching here are too. And it's sometimes a struggle to be creative and have everything that you need in this world, because a lot of times artists are not really supported in the way that they deserve to be supported by our society. So therefore, don't rely on any government or any other beings. Rely on yourself and figure it out, because you have the answers. You know how to work it out. And sometimes we just have to do things which other people might not agree with is the right thing to do. But if it feels right in our hearts, and we know that this is justice, this is truth, then no matter what, if you're working for justice and truth, you will be supported, and you will have everything that you need always. So, but don't, like, when we become greedy and we want more and more and more, then like, it doesn't really work like that. But we will always have what we need. You can't always get what you want, but you always get what you need. And then as you continue to do the things that you feel good doing from your heart, you will also get all the things that you want and the things that you need. But you have to just be willing to give up the things that you don't want and the things that you don't need. You must take that step. And it's scary, but it's worth it. Peace, love, and unity. Let's bring this human community to a transcended, ascended, beautiful golden age.